sent some shit, so been working on some amen shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views. And cut like us, we stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no, I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we on the move. You ain't no plug.
All right. Artificially Genuine, episode 5, part 5. Man, tonight's been a great night. But
Yes, sir.
I want to keep going. Real quick, as a child, we were into vehicles, motorcycles, cars, whatever the case is. But what was your childhood dream car? I'll go first. I'll kick it off.
Go ahead.
I like the 2010 Audi R8.
Wow, that's okay.
I felt like they were like meaty, dude. They had so much power. If you ever had a chance to drive one, I had the opportunity to do so because I worked at a body shop.
Yeah.
So I was the liaison for the Audi dealership.
Yeah.
Any brand new car, there was a little bumper scratch, whatever. I would pick it up, take it to the shop, bring it back. But I had a chance to drive a Audi R8. Takes off, double turbo, dude. One of the most beautiful cars in my opinion.
That's
yours?
that's a very, how I say, like sophisticated style, G,
It's
for a kid.
beautiful car. It's a
Because
Well, you were like, what,
beautiful car.
2010?
It was a 2010.
Very specific, and
Oh,
man, you
bro,
you
I
are
love
a car,
that
you
car.
are a car dude.
I love that car.
Dog, because for me, man, it's like any motherfucking Lambo, bro. I love that Lamborghini Carraro, bro. Like that shit was like when I was a kid, like that's what I want, G. Like the Lambos, the Ferraris, and you know, it's just like man, like any one of those, man. The Lamborghini for me when a kid is like, isn't that like one of the most sexiest cars? That's that's the cars like you see on GTA, like, you know what I mean? Like they don't have the name for it, but it's like, oh, that looks like a Lambo, that looks like a Ferrari, that look like a Viper, you know?
I was gonna ask,
Yeah,
would
Viper.
you prefer a Lambo or a Ferrari, or a Ferrari
Lambo.
over Lambo?
I would prefer Lambo, but I mean, at the same time, Ferraris look sexy too.
They look sexy as fuck.
and Ferraris look sexy in red.
Do you have a specific color? I was gonna say that. Do you have a
But for
specific
me,
color?
Lambo, like I would get a black or a white or
If I were to get a Lambo, orange. If I were to get a Ferrari, silver. I feel like those two colors for that
Okay,
specific
okay.
cars, they stick out.
yeah.
Joe,
I had the Mattel car games with a little fucking, and it was a Ferrari. And I was
Ferrari?
like, dude,
You're
this
a
looks like a
Ferrari?
spaceship car. I mean, when I was a little kid, like that was it. Playing with it, like, damn. Red. It was red, like, damn, this shit's hot. As a kid,
Dude,
that was
there's
hot.
a horsey on my car.
There was like, damn, this shit has horsepower, G.
Sexy, G.
Ferrari red.
The shapes.
But as an adult, bro, and I started liking
Okay,
the
as an
Range
adult.
Rovers. I was like, yo.
Rovers are nice.
And they say cars, like, the car is a representation of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, if you have a certain car, it's you, and you like the
You
car
chose that
that's
for
you.
because it
It's
it's some
so-
traits that you resemble. That
Yeah,
some
like
parallels.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, your car is you in a sense. But
Yeah.
as it was a Range Rover at one time, and then I drove it, and I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
it
heard.
went into fucking Mercedes, the SUVs, the ones that look like Jeeps. I can't
Those box
remember.
ones?
Those box ones, bro. Right now, me,
Those are dope.
Sprinters?
huh?
The Sprinter?
No, those ones that like
the
have
Mercedes,
the
yeah.
same body fit
Maybach.
since like 1900, bro. Like they were
Yeah.
military cars. Those
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
the ones that look like military ones.
Yeah.
The most safest vehicles. They're titanium made. You could get hit by a truck in that
still
fucking
be
thing,
cool.
and you'll survive. Like a fucking a semi could hit you and you survive it. Safest vehicles, sexiest. And you can write them off on your business. If you have a business, you could write that off as
G-Wagons.
like a G-Wagon. There. it
G-Wagon.
is.
I was like, what are you
G-Wagon.
Wagon for life lifted.
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon, fucking yellow interior, fucking
Tanks.
yeah. Like I just want it exotic as fuck. Like you said, orange with like fucking white interior, bro. That's what
Oh,
my
that's
adult
nice.
vehicle is. I'm gonna get it one day, even if for a little
That
bit. And I
sounds
have to
sexy.
turn it in. Yeah,
Orange with white, with
Nah, just
cream leather.
cream,
Ooh.
like whatever, like system lifted.
That sounds nice.
42s on the fucking
Double
Ooh.
10.
Yeah,
Do
that's-
it.
That
Yeah,
works.
bro. That's gonna be a sex wagon.
Okay, now that you're older, has that vehicle changed?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Where are you now?
That's the one.
First of all, I want to backtrack and change my kid vehicle. It's the Batmobile G. I had to get the Batmobile G, dog. Think about that
Batmobile.
shit.
In that
dog,
case,
the
I want to choose the
Batmojo.
Knight Rider. Can
That's-
it talk to you?
yeah,
It talk
yes.
to you?
Yeah,
I want the
yes,
one
sir.
from fucking the one you could travel in the fucking back to the
DeLorean,
future. The
yes,
DeLorean,
sir.
G.
That was a
Completed.
good-
We
Roll out.
got. Hey,
But-
dog, we touched all bases right
Yeah.
now, G.
We just-
I like
All
that. That's full
generations.
circle.
Shit.
Fuck
What was
it,
your fucking vehicle, bro?
But today,
Today.
As a grown up,
Yeah.
you know, I would say like I'm, you know, not trying to be too flashy, but chill. Like for the motherfuckers that know this is what it is. Like I would love a Audi RS3.
Those are
To
nice. Those are
2000
nice.
like or like
Yeah.
the you know recently I think 2020 or 2021 they did some changes and shit, so like maybe like a 2020 or 2019 with like less than 20,000 miles, 10,000 miles if they're still out there. Like, dog, give me that shit, dog. And that's a little pocket rocket. It's easy to park. Because you know another thing, dog? Like, first of all, like motherfuckers that go, okay, I respect the big ass truck shit, but that shit is hard to park. You go to some small parking lots. It's like, I know how to drive, so it's not an issue, but at the same time, I'm making it harder than it needs to be. I can't fit in certain spots. It's like, I can't bust a full whip. Like that RDS3, that's me, bro. Like RS3, that's just like, I love that, bro.
Yeah.
And what will be yours?
Fast and sexy. Yeah, the same thing. Me, Mercedes Benz, big old fucking
G-Wagon.
I drove Amazon trucks, bro. I need 42s on the motherfucker. I need a system on it. I
Throw
want you
some
to
D's
know.
on that bitch.
I want you to know that I arrived. When you hear this, I'm like, damn, Joel just pulled up right now. I was listening to some Drake, some sad ass shit. System, Mercedes, G-Wagon till I die, bro.
That's fire. That's fire.
Mine, I did upgrade my R8 to a Bugatti.
Bugatti.
The way that the
I mean,
Bugattis
I woke
look,
up in the
they just take everything out the water.
You like those though? I feel like it's a little much though.
No,
How much are they?
You like
Oh,
it?
there is
Those are those $1 million ones, right?
Dollars, hundreds of
I
millions.
feel
if you
like
get the best
the,
one.
the first time I heard about it was Birdman.
Birdman.
Like it's
Birdman
like
did shout it out
like and
first.
like that's like
I rolled up in a new Bugatti.
and it's like when that was like when Drizzy popped out like I got money to blow, like that Bugattis were on the scene.
the
G.
way that they look.
At least when I found out
they
about
look
it.
fierce.
Yeah.
I need me one of those, and I'm gonna get me one of those.
Ooh, that's right. Get that
you heard
shit,
it here
G.
first.
My
that shit.
daughter said she wanted a Bugatti. I was like,
wants
you
a
don't know
Bugatti?
nothing about no Bugatti. I was like, what you
Oh,
talk about?
You know,
I'm gonna give you a taco
back in the day though, bro. Like I don't know if I'm just because I'm for my roots and shit, but like caddies, dog. Give me that
Cadillac,
CTS, G.
yeah.
I remember like my mom had an old CTS and it wasn't the best, but that shit was just like, G. I'm in a fucking caddy. That shit had balls. Hit 100 in that bitch.
Yeah.
Like I know that's not that fast, but at the same time, like that shit,
Yeah.
I felt the power.
Cadillac Escalades, anything
Escalades,
Caddy
yeah.
was always
Caddy's
high class.
fire, bro.
All the time.
I used to want an ATS.
I used to sell
Oh, that's
Cadillac.
dope.
I used to sell Cadillacs, bro. So it was a particular people that like actually like my parent had. I always wanted to know the story of why they wanted a Cadillac. The people that bought it, and it's the same story. Like my mom or my dad used to drive it, or my uncle used to have a big Cadillac, and I always wanted it. It's nostalgia attached to Cadillac. It's such
For
a
sure.
premium.
It's because they had a Pontiac first, G.
Yeah, for
They,
real.
they
They
take
wanted
off. They have some good power on them. So
Yeah.
it's like V8s, right?
Yeah.
They have a lot of power.
The V.
Uh,
yeah.
Talk
Even
about
today.
cars. Every time I go to Vegas, I see the best cars just chilling, riding slow.
Yeah.
Is there any times that you guys had a good time in Vegas? You
Shit.
guys-
Vegas talk right now.
We're going into Vegas right now.
This is
Didn't you
prime
go-
peak.
yeah.
I went to Vegas last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, damn. This seems
Okay, so
weird.
it's fresh,
It's
in your
fresh
mind.
talk,
Talk
I mean,
to me.
so-
Talk to
Talk
me.
about it, bro.
I mean, first of all, I had a really good time. Vegas is, you know, it's a special place. And, you know, there's so much routes you can go on having a good time. But I feel like the way that I did it this specific time is like, that's all it needs to be, bro. Simple, straight vacation vibes. When I went there, first of all, I was there 4 days, 3 nights.
Okay.
You know, so.
Where'd you stay at?
And so here's another thing too is I did a little bit of experimenting this time. I went with my homegirl, and this was the first time I. So let me just give you a little backstory too.
Did
So
you
I've been
get
to Vegas.
bed bugs? Because I've been hearing
I never heard that.
bugs,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Vegas has bad bed
no,
bugs.
no, but okay. I did stay at some good hotels. So basically, I stayed at 3 hotels this time.
Oh, shit.
So
Every
I
night?
I did have to do that.
that might be dope for like pool hopping or like.
Yeah, so
that's
for me,
dope.
you know, as a man, like bro, like I just like it's easy for me to get ready. I just had a regular bag and a backpack, and I was good, you know. So for females, you know, it's a little more difficult to do that, you know,
Makeup,
traveling and shit
all
like
that
that, and
good stuff.
you know, and so but I was helping her, so you know, I was carrying a lot of the bag, so it's all good. But
Yeah.
you know, there's a little inconveniences, but at the same time, it was a good learning lesson. I wanted to just kind of just stay at different hotels, get that experience. I don't know if I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it again in different circumstances. If it was just like, you know, the Brodies and shit like that, or maybe not with the female. But I stayed at first at the Sahara, which I thought was fucking. The Sahara is bad, bro. Like it's a cool vibe there, and that's the one thing too is like Vegas, bro. Like that shit's bad, dog. Like, there's a
Dope.
reason, bro. Like,
But you gotta have money though.
you gotta have money. No, but here's what I'll say is that you can do it in a way where it is cost efficient, because you know when you go to Vegas on a Tuesday to Thursday, like the hotels are like literally half off, dog. So like if there's a prime time Saturday, Friday night, that's just like $420 or $450 or like 500 bills. Like that shit will be $200 on Tuesday, dog. So you're literally saving $250 to $300 if you go. So if you do that. There's also some good casinos that aren't so pricey, you know, like I got the Sahara for like, I want to say like $50 or something like that.
What?
Like that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
bro.
a
I
deal.
did.
That's a
What's
deal.
the bed bugs, G?
hey, but I still feel cool, bro. But I'll tell you this. Hey, the Sahara has, and that's the one thing about Vegas too, is when you do, going back to how I did it, is just eat, fucking smoke, and drink, and fucking that's all you need to do, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I didn't really want to, I've been to Vegas and, you crowd your schedule where like, we got to be here at X amount, you know what I mean? Or at this time and and then be there. And it's like, okay, I feel like that's cool too. But I feel like, man, we were just, because we had a hotel hop, but at the same time, it was just like, that shit went by so quick because we were just vibing, drinking the whole time. You know what's funny too is that I tend to eat healthy, but then each time in the morning I started drinking, I was like, fuck, give me that greasy shit, G. The moment I had a drink, bro, and at one point I was like, fuck, I'm going pretty ham. I need some greens. And I drank something. I was like, nah, give me that fucking. We need to get some pizza. We need to get some fucking.
In and out or something.
Yeah, bro. But
all right. What is your childhood car compared to now? Talk to us. Comment down below. Shout out to my family in Vegas, man.
Sir.
Family,
Yeah, my family
Flores
too.
and the twins. I
Shout
got
out my
you,
cousin.
bros. But shout out. Go ahead and comment, like, follow, and we'll be right back.
Big Mike.
Black Eagle.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so be working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we on the move. He ain't no plug, no he just a fool. He sent a shot, now we send a few.